heart to heart.
I love this book so much. The Eaton family is absolutely to die for, and Harvey is the dad. Harvey Eaton, Daddy Eaton.
Read, which one disturbed you the most?
I'll do you even one better. The chapter that disturbed me the most is the very first chapter in Brave New World. The chapter is structured like an elevating heartbeat, and as it switches between perspectives, it switches faster and faster and faster with a more disturbing nature. It is a far creepier story, and a disturbing mind created it, and one I would not wish to be in.
Did you know that Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones has 2 sequels? Now, if you haven't read Howl's Moving Castle, do yourself a huge favor and give it a read. If you love it, as I expect you will no matter who you are, then you should consider reading the rest of the trilogy. We think it's nice to know beforehand that each book follows a new main viewpoint character, but that the main characters from the first book are there in those sequel books, though it takes some time to recognize them when you first meet them. So if you start reading and get discouraged because you're not seeing Hal, Sophie, or Calcifer, well, you've probably already met them but don't know it yet.
It's the best ever. Cole? Who the fuck is Cole? Is he on the football team? I think so. I'm sorry. Dollmaster? Who the fuck is Dollmaster? Hello, you don't know who I am, but I know who you are. That's scary. I had a doll before, so I hadn't paid her any attention. Wait, is this Cole? No, I'm super confused. Silver. I hate her. That's the thing. This is supposed to be her redemption arc. She doesn't deserve redemption. I hate her with all of my heart. This girl, not happening.
Obviously, we're all familiar with the concept of an ever-growing TBR. I don't even want to talk about how many books I haven't read that I own. But something I didn't see until BookTube was people who made board games to go through their TBR. And if there's one thing I love, other than books, it is board games. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a board game. Look at it. Look how beautiful it is. It's called the TBR, it's all inward. It's called the TBR Checkout Challenge. The concept of it is a bookstore. You know, you start down here, and then you're getting up here to the checkout counter. Here's the deal, I'm like ruthlessly competitive, even if it's just with myself. So this, I've already read 2 of the books I put on my TBR this month. I don't think I've ever done that before. But if you're curious how it works and watching me play for this month, it's in my YouTube. You should go watch it. I just launched a YouTube this past month, but this is so fun.
Who's into BookTube on here? Because I really struggle to find good accounts, mainly because it seems to be an extension of BookTok, where most BookTubers are talking about spicy romance or fantasy, and neither of those genres are my chosen genres. I'm more contemporary fiction and historical fiction reader. However, there are two BookTube accounts that are new, and I have to recommend them to you. First one is the Candid Book Club. I highly recommend you go and immediately subscribe if you're looking for contemporary fiction and generally a diverse set of books and stories to choose from. They really put these books through the ringer with their candid reviews. I've never seen such critical reviews that are also really engaging. Their videos and their entire dynamic put together is amazing. I've talked about them before, so it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of them. The next one is Eden, BookTok's favorite, of course, and she deserves the award that she received from TikTok earlier this year because she is absolutely hilarious on here, and I adore her videos, both her fashion and books videos on YouTube. She only has 2 videos up, and I was like, where are the rest? I need more, because she's continuing with that hilarity over on YouTube, but also she's so honest, and I quite like her categorization, but also her lifestyle and fashion tips. My mind was blown. I have never known anyone to be so organized and methodical with their fashion. Like, she goes in deep as to what you should be wearing in winter. And you know what? I'm super tempted to pick up a red coat, I think. Other booktubers, I'm not sure yet. I did watch one recently and I was slightly disappointed by their quality because they spent more time laughing and less time chatting about the other books that they were supposed to be discussing. And also, they kept going off on tangents and not actually getting to the point. So that's just a bit of advice for people who are on BookTube who are also on BookTok. Please keep it relevant.
I am so glad you asked. I am obsessed with BookTube. I feel like not a lot of people watch BookTube anymore, and I don't get why, because I am obsessed. So I will share with you my top 5 booktubers. Most of them have TikTok as well, so I'll tag them in the video so it's easier to find them. But whew, stay tuned. Obviously, it's only fair that I start with an Aussie, and that is Rachel Catherine. Rachel Catherine is so wholesome. I watch her weekly vlogs. I watch all of her reading videos. Her TBR jar where she lets prompts choose her TBR for the month. Spectacular. I love it. I watch them the second they come out. They are so good. She's so lovely. She's so wholesome. Her TikTok is also amazing, so I'll tag her here. But yeah, for the Aussie girls, this is where you should start. Trip is quite possibly the funniest person on the internet, and that is, of course, Larry Reads. Do I need to say anything? I feel like I relate to Larry more than I have related to anyone else on the internet. She is just as chaotic as me. Her coffee addiction is as strong as mine, and I love her so much. Her videos bring me so much joy. They're always so chaotic, so crazy. They're like talking to yourself, the narration during reading, the out loud outbursts. It's everything. It is everything to me. It is my favorite. It is my favorite videos to watch. I love her. I love her so much. Next up is Sarah Crowley. Oh my god, I love this channel so much. So wholesome, so fun. I also am obsessed with this because she does a lot of collaborations with my other favorite booktubers. So I like to see them all together hanging out. It is everything to me. As some of you might know, I have my own book besties on TikTok. So we get our inspiration for our hangouts from Sarah's page. From Sarah and Des. So yeah, I'm obsessed. Another standout from this channel is she does a lot of like weird things pick what she reads next. Like she did the Goodreads 2023 most read list. She read all the books off of that. She let ChatGPT pick her next read, or like the Snapchat bot. Like just cool fun things like that. She's very creative. She's very wholesome. She's very fun. She's a T-Swift fan. Like, say less. Obviously, it only makes sense to follow that up with Destiny. Destiny is another one that I love so much. She has such great content. She's also obsessed with Spider-Man, which like I live for that. Like how random, but how good. She has the most beautiful bookshelves. Watch her bookshelf tour. Like if you watch nothing else, go watch her bookshelf tour. It's amazing. She reads a lot. She does a lot of reading vlogs. She's just very real and raw. And I would watch her for hours and hours and hours. So check her out. Turns out narrowing it down to 5 is actually really, really hard. So if you want a part 2, let me know. But I've decided to go with Heather McClary. She's just so funny. Again, it's another one that's funny. It's another one that I could watch for hours. Like her reactions to books as she's reading them and everything to me, like watching a reading vlog and how she reacts to them, how she comments on them, how she gives her opinions. She like gets so emotionally invested and I just love it. I live for it. I watch them the second they come out. So good. Who are your top booktubers? I would love to do booktube, but I can't bring myself to do all the time and the effort that it takes to make these videos. So I have nothing but love and respect for every single person that makes booktube, because I wish I had your commitment. But yeah, follow all these people, go watch their videos, and give me some more booktube recommendations, because